Hello everyone and welcome to the Kiki London YouTube channel. My name is Amanda and in today's video I have a very exciting new launch to share with you all, as today launches 6 new cat's eye gel polishes. If you haven't already seen the previous cat's eye launch, I will leave it linked in the description box below for you all. But here we have 6 brand new shades to add to the existing cat's eye range, and I can't wait to dive in and take a look at these. So as you can see, they come in the 15 milliliter professional size bottles, and as always you've got all of the directions and ingredients information. So first of all, we have the beautiful Cosmic Dust. Now this is a creamy purple, which I think will be absolutely perfect for those galaxy nails. Next up we have Hey Honey. Now Hey Honey is a stunning kind of like a gold yellow. It's got a little hint of amber to it. Of course we will take a closer look at these shades when we swatch them further along in the video, but I couldn't wait to just jump in and show you guys what they look like in the bottle, as I do think this gives a good representation of the colors. Next up we have Champagne Silk. Now this is giving sparkling rosé vibes. I'm just thinking of sipping wine in the sunshine when I see this color. It's got a beautiful delicate pink to it, and it kind of just gives off like sparkling strawberry vibes. Next up we have Auburn Blaze. Now this color is sure to set your manicure on fire. It's a really rich, kind of like a pinky red. It's a really unique color. It kind of has a hint of a chestnutty copper look to it as well. I absolutely love this one. Next up we have Botanical Garden. Now green is so popular right now. I personally absolutely love it, and I can see why it's so trendy. This is a gorgeous earthy green, and it's got a bit of a creamy effect to it, which I love as well. Next up we have Mermaid Cove, which is a deep rich ocean blue. It's kind of got a little hint of teal to it. It definitely gives off the mermaid vibes, especially when you use it with your magnet for the cat's eye effect. So there are the 6 new colors. I really can't wait to swatch these and share these with you all. Of course I'm going to be swatching them on the Kiki London color swatch file. As you can see, I've already got quite a few colors swatched in here, and this is I think my 3rd or 4th one of these. If you want to watch any of the previous swatch videos for launches, they are on the channel, so I'll leave a link in the description box below. I was just pointing out there, those 4 colors were the first 4 cat's eye gel polishes that Kiki London launched, so these are going to be a great addition to those. I know how popular they were. So with your swatch file you get a handy tip stand and these tips, so I'm just popping these on so we're ready to jump into swatching. Now of course if you want to see the magnetic effect with your cat's eye gel polishes, you will need the Kiki London magnet as well. So I'm not going to do the cat's eye effect on the first coat. We're going to go in and do 1 coat of all these colors, cure the first coat, and then I'm going to come in and do the second coat of color. So here we're going to go in first of all with a Champagne Silk, which is that gorgeous sparkling rosé shade. Now of course if you were using these on the natural nail, you would need to go in and do your prep first of all and your base coat. Then you would come in and apply your first coat of cat's eye, cure this, then apply your second coat. Whilst that's still wet, go in with your magnet and create your cat's eye effect, and then cure that. Then you would come in and top coat. Another thing that is amazing about the cat's eye collection is you can play around with the colors by applying them over different colored gel polish bases as well, which if you've watched any of the previous Kiki London cat's eye tutorials you probably would have noticed, but I definitely will do that for a few more of the videos now we have these new colors out. So whilst I was chatting away there, we did do the first coat of Hey Honey, which you can really see those kind of like amber gold tones coming through. Here we have the beautiful Cosmic Dust. I really love a lilac shade, so I think this one is super pretty. Something that I really love about all of the colors in this collection as well is that they all have a beautiful creamy consistency, but they all have this really pretty pearlescent effect to them. So even if you didn't want to go over them on the second coat with the magnet for the cat's eye effect, they have the magnetic particles there still giving off this beautiful beautiful shimmery pearlescent look. So I'm absolutely loving these. This is the gorgeous Mermaid Cove, and I was really torn between this one or Botanical Garden being my favorites in this collection. It's always hard to pick a favorite when there's 6 new colors, but Mermaid Cove and Botanical Garden, they really stood out to me. I think because they have quite a fresh spring look to them as well. Do let me know in the comments below which is your favorite color. So here we're swatching Botanical Garden, and I really love the creamy sage look that's to this one, but then it has a little hint of mint coming through as well, especially when you move the color in the light as well, and it picks up those pearlescent effects. Lastly, we have our first coat of Auburn Blaze to come in and do, and this is such a stunning color. I can see this one being really popular because I know lots of people don't always want to go for the really out there colors, so this is a lovely kind of like a standalone classic color. I feel I can see this one being really popular for those clients who maybe are not brave enough to go for anything too colourful, same as a champagne silk as well actually. So there we've done our first coats of all of the 6 new shades. We're going to pop these in the Kiki London lamp to cure for 30 seconds, and then we're going to come in and do our second coat, and this is where I'm going to be using the Cat's Eye magnet. I do believe if you purchase the colours as a collection, then you will get your magnet included, and it's a great way to play around and create some unique effects. When you come in and add your second coat of color, this is where you also get the true opacity from the shade as well. So don't stress if on the first coat your color looks a little bit sheer or not as opaque as you thought it would do. All of that opacity and evenness for the color comes through on that second coat. So I like to always apply my coats nice and thin because I know that I'm going to be doing 2 coats. And then on this coat is where I come in and played around, waved my magnet over that wet gel polish to create that magical cat's eye effect. Once you've created your cat's eye look, you want to pop the nail into cure. I was curing as I went for each swatch because I didn't want to mess up the previous nail when I was working on the next nail. When you're working on a client and doing a full set, it is a little bit easier to do all the magnetic effects and then pop them into cure. But if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you definitely can do 1 nail at a time. So here we've come in and applied our second coat of Hey Honey, and I'm just doing that same kind of like cat's eye classic swoosh. So I'm going in from one side of the nail, bringing those particles into the center, and then coming in over the other side, and it just creates that super pretty wave across the nail. Of course, you can play around with your magnet and create all sorts of looks. Next up we have Cosmic Dust. Now because this one does have that kind of galactic galaxy vibe to it, I feel as though this one suits the magnetic cat's eye effect perfectly. I would love to put this in a set with some glitters and maybe kind of like some galaxy or celestial stamping over the top of it as well. Seeing it next to Hey Honey as well, I think these 2 colors pair up beautifully. Whenever there's a new collection, I love to see which colors in the collection work well together, and I do think Hey Honey and Cosmic Dust look beautiful together, and the same goes for Mermaid Cove and Botanical Gardens. Although they say blue and green should never be seen, I think those 2 colors go together perfectly. Speaking of Mermaid Cove, we're going to come in and do our second coat. Now this is a super highly pigmented one. Of course, we're working over white bases, which do always make your colors pop, and I do quite like that for the cat's eye effect as well. If you wanted to achieve this on a set of nails, I would recommend going in with RB01 from the Rubber Base collection because that's a white base coat. But if not, you could always put these over a white gel polish if you wanted to have a white base underneath them. But of course you can go straight in over your regular clear base coat on the natural nail because the colors are nice and pigmented. Once you come in and do that second coat, you won't have to stress about having a white underneath, but it does kind of just really make the colors pop. These will also look different over darker bases as well. I think I showed it in a previous video using the first cat's eye collection that launched, how different they look over a white base compared to a black base. And I've even done a few videos where I've put the liquid gold cat's eye over a green base, and it gave off a completely different look. So I'm really looking forward to playing around with these over some nude bases, some darker bases, and seeing how different their colors change, because that's something that I find so unique and so fun about the cat's eye range. So there we had our second coat of Botanical Garden, and I really love the pearlescent cat's eye effect in this one over that green base. It just looked absolutely stunning. And then lastly, again, we have the gorgeous Auburn Blaze, which this gives off, once you apply the second coat of this, you kind of get a little hint of a coppery orange fiery look to it. I really love this one. I think this is one as well that I really love this just like this with the two coats of color. But when you do come in and play around with your magnet, I really love how different the pearlescent effect looks to like the base color to it. It's just really magical. I do think this whole collection is truly magical, and I know since the first cat's eye colors launched that a lot of you have been asking for more colors, so I really hope you are all happy with these ones. As I did mention, these did launch today, so they are available for pre-sale on the Kiki London website, which is always listed in the description box below. And if you grab them whilst you're on pre-sale, you'll get a cheeky little discount on them as well. So now that we've done our magnetic effect and cured each of those, I've popped them into cure for 30 seconds. We're going to come in and top coat, and I'm going to be using the crystal top coat today, and this just gives a whole new level to high shine. I absolutely love this top coat. It seals in all of the gel polishes absolutely beautifully. You don't get no chipping, etc., but it has a beautiful high shine to it. So I'm going to apply a thin coat of this to all of the nails. Of course, you're going to top coat these the same way you would any of your gel polish shades. So I'm just applying a thin coat to all of the nails, and usually I would cap the free edge as well when I'm top coating on the natural nail. Just a thin coat of this a little bit does go a long way because it has a beautiful viscosity to it. And then once I've applied this to all of the nails, I'm going to pop this in to cure for 60 seconds. And then I have left a couple of clips of what these colors look like, as well as the photos as well. Do let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite and whether you will be purchasing this collection. Now, before I get to the clips and the photos, I'm just going to quickly show you guys. These are the panels that come in your swatch file. So once you have finished swatching all of your tips, you can simply pop them off the tip stand onto the panel, and then these slot nicely into the swatch file. So if you don't already have the swatch file, it is something I highly recommend. Whether you are in a salon or you're mobile, it's great for showing clients colors, and you can pop the panels off or one particular shade off and hold it up to the nail so you can see how a color would suit a skin tone. But I think they're great for content creators as well, for organizing all of your Kiki shades. But just look at the shine on these and look at that magical cat's eye effect. I absolutely love them. I did mention that I was really drawn to Botanical Garden and Mermaid Cove, but I really love Cosmic Dust as well and the Auburn Blaze. I think they are all truly beautiful shades, so I really hope you all love them as much as I do. If you have any requests of videos you would like to see with the new collection, do pop them in the comments below. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, leave us that comment below telling us your favorite shade, and hit that subscription button if you're not already subscribed to the Kiki channel. And I shall see you all again in the next video. Lots of love, take care, bye bye.